For this example, I'm going to demonstrate how to use Stata to do a path analysis when only the covariance matrix data is available. In other words, we don't have a raw data file. And the example we'll use is taken from Chatterjee and Yilmaz's 1992, where they collected data on 4 variables from 24 patients. They collected the patient's age, severity of illness, level of anxiety, and satisfaction level. And they were wanting to examine how these factors influenced satisfaction. And this is the model that they produced. And this is the model that we'll run. Only we're going to label these variables. Now, to run the analysis this way with just the covariance matrix, and this is the covariance matrix here. In Stata, we need to create what's called a do file. So we go to Open and New and Do File. And so we need to put the commands in this file and save it. So let's see the best way to do this. On the first line, I need to put SSD in it and then my variables. And instead of variable 1, 2, 3, and 4, I'm going to name the variables. Age, severity of illness, and of course I'm abbreviating, anxiety, and satisfaction. Then on the second line, I need to designate the number of observations. Then on the third line, I need to put in the number sign and the limit so that Stata reads the covariance matrix correctly. And then the next line, I need to set or let Stata know that this is a covariance matrix. And so I'm going to put my first value there, 91.384. And a space and a backslash. So this lets Stata know that's the first line of the covariance matrix. Then my second line, 30.641, 27.288, a space and a backslash. Then my third line should be 0.584, and make sure you don't have any periods after your numbers. 0.640 and 0.100, and then a backslash. And then my last line, negative 122.616, negative 52.576, negative 2.399, 281.210. And then in this case, we're going to have the semicolon. And then we're going to save this. And I'm going to save it as do file satisfaction study. And I'm going to put it in my I'm going to put it in a folder here named Chapter 6. Now, then I need to go back to Stata. I can close this or I can leave it open, it doesn't matter. But then I need to go to do so that the data or the covariance matrix is entered into Stata. And so then I pick this file and I go do. And then since I don't have any error messages, what this means is that I have my correlation matrix or my covariance matrix in Stata. And so now my data is ready to run the path analysis. And we'll do that in part 2.